you remember when your mom used to tell you that eating carrots will improve your eyesight? Maybe even your teachers told you the same thing. You must have been really young, because I still hear people repeating this myth today. Back then, you probably didn't think much of it. You were just happy to gobble up these tasty snacks without any restrictions. There were absolutely no limits to how many carrots you could devour. After all, they were doing something great for your eyes. Well, hold on a minute. That story about carrots improving your vision is a fib. It's an urban legend that was created for a specific reason. This isn't some new internet hoax either. The myth has been around for decades. In fact, it's older than you are if you're a millennial. But before we reveal who started this rumor and why, let us tell you why this carrot story is a total farce. In reality, carrots don't do anything for your eyesight. They won't help you see better at night. They won't make it easier for you to see through smoke and mirrors. They won't even save you from developing myopia. All those years of eating carrots, even though you hated them, and for nothing. What a waste. Okay. Now that you know the truth, let's move on. Jokes aside, there's nothing wrong with eating carrots. They're pretty good for your health, actually. Carrots are a fantastic source of vitamin A, which plays a vital role in maintaining good vision. Plus, they contain other essential nutrients like fiber, potassium, and vitamin C. Eating carrots can also help lower cholesterol levels and reduce the risk of heart disease. But while all that sounds great, none of it makes carrots any more special than any other food rich in vitamin A. Carrots don't do anything that other foods can't do. Some other foods that are rich in vitamin A include kale, spinach, broccoli, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin. It's also worth noting that you can get enough vitamin A by just eating a balanced diet. Unless you're severely deficient in vitamin A, eating loads of carrots won't magically improve your eyesight. It's not like you can eat a carrot and immediately start seeing better. If you struggle with poor vision, you should consult an eye specialist rather than reaching for more carrots. Now that we've debunked the myth, let's find out where it came from. This falsehood is almost as old as the Second World War itself. Back then, British pilots had developed advanced radar technology that allowed them to detect enemy aircraft and guide themselves towards their targets. This was a huge advantage over German pilots who relied on older and less sophisticated equipment. However, the British government needed a way to keep this advanced technology secret, since it could compromise their safety if the enemy knew about it. So they came up with a simple yet effective plan. The Royal Air Force spread rumors claiming that their pilots' keen eyesight was the result of eating lots of carrots, since carrots were already known to be rich in vitamin A, which is essential for good vision. It wasn't hard to convince people that this was true. The idea caught on quickly, and soon everyone was talking about the British pilots and their carrot-powered night vision. And the rumor wasn't limited to Britain. It spread to the United States as well. And before long, people were saying that American pilots also owed their success to carrots. But this wasn't just a random rumor. It was a carefully orchestrated campaign. The British Ministry of Food distributed posters and pamphlets promoting the carrot myth. Even Walt Disney got in on the action, mentioning carrots in a Donald Duck cartoon that was meant to boost morale. It seemed like everyone was on board with protecting the pilots and safeguarding the war effort. So did it work? Was the myth successful in hiding the radar technology from Britain? Well, not really. The Germans never discovered the true reason behind the British pilot's success. But that wasn't because everyone was buying the carrot story. In fact, people were skeptical from the very beginning. Newspapers like the Daily Mirror ran headlines that poked fun at the carrot myth, calling it a fairy tale. Despite the skepticism, the rumors persisted. When the war ended, the British debriefed their pilots and asked them what they thought about the carrot story. Some pilots didn't even remember the myth, while others understood it was just a... As for the general public, they continued to believe that carrots improved eyesight. It wasn't until decades later that the truth finally emerged. It's unclear exactly when and how the myth began to spread outside of Britain, but it became particularly popular in the United States. Many Americans heard about the British pilot's success during the war and assumed that the carrots were the real reason. It wasn't uncommon for parents to encourage their kids to eat carrots, promising that it would help them see better. And schools even jumped on the bandwagon, serving carrots at lunch and promoting the carrot myth as part of their health curriculum. It's hard to say why the myth took such deep roots in America, but it probably had to do with the widespread belief in quick fixes. People wanted a simple solution to improve their eyesight, and the carrots seemed to fit that bill. Plus, carrots were readily available and inexpensive, making them an attractive option for those seeking to enhance their vision. But as time went on, the truth eventually came out. People learned that carrots wouldn't give them night vision, and the myth began to fall apart. But even today, you can still find traces of the carrot legend. It's common to come across articles or websites claiming that carrots can help with certain eye conditions. And some people still swear by the benefits of carrots for their eyesight. But the truth is, the only benefit you'll get from eating too many carrots is an orange stain on your finger. So why do people keep believing in this myth, even after all these years? Well, there are a few reasons. For one, people tend to believe claims that confirm their existing beliefs. If someone already thinks carrots are good for the eye, they're more likely to believe any information that supports that notion. Additionally, people often trust experts or authority figures more than they should. When doctors, parents, or schools promote the carrot myth, people may take their word for it without questioning the validity of the claim. Finally, confirmation bias plays a big role. People tend to seek out and interpret information in a way that confirms their beliefs. If someone believes that carrots improve eyesight, they're more likely to notice stories or anecdotes that seem to support that idea and ignore those that do. You want? It's important to be aware of these cognitive biases and to always question claims, no matter how appealing they may sound. Just because something is widely believed or promoted by authority figures doesn't make it true. Before sharing any information, it's crucial to verify its accuracy and consider multiple perspectives. By doing so, we can avoid perpetuating myths and misinformation. So what should you do now that you know the truth about carrots and eyesight? Well, first, you can feel free to enjoy your carrots without feeling like you're missing out on some special eye-enhancing superpower. Secondly, you can share this information with friends and family who still believe in the myth. It's always good to spread awareness and help others see the truth. And thirdly, this whole experience should serve as a reminder to be critical of claims you come across, whether online, in the news, or from seemingly credible sources. Don't just take everything at face value. Question, investigate, and verify before forming an opinion or sharing it with others. That way you can avoid falling for future carrot cons and stay one step ahead of those sneaky myths. After watching this video, I bet you eager to learn more about other misconceptions and legends that have been circulating for years. Well, we've got you covered. Check out our other videos and prepare to have your mind blown as we uncover the truth behind more fascinating myths and legends. Click here to subscribe and join our community of curious minds. Don't miss out on future eye-opening adventures. See you next time.